Good evening, everybody, and welcome to John Tries, the Whiskey Advent Calendar Series. It is day number 5. How is everybody doing tonight? It is once again a nice cold evening. My power cut out for just a brief moment, but now it's back on, and so are we back on for yet another tasting of what's been a fantastic first 4 days of the calendar. We're already kind of hitting the 1/5 mark. Yeah, we'll call it the 1/5 mark. Uh, for the series, and it's time for the Friday night tipple, which is usually a great night to have some whiskey on. I would assume it's Friday night. It's work has just gotten off. It's now you get to enjoy the weekend a little bit more, and that's exactly what I'm doing. We're kicking off the weekend right. So let's get started here. We open up our lovely calendar. And we find day 5 is located right here at the bottom. So we open her up like so. Hey, this one slid right out. Look at that. Perfect. And now we get to see what we've got. And our whiskey of the night is. So we put our day 5 down. Whiskey of the night is. Oh, it's another Drinks by the Dram private label. It's the Glen Keith Secret Speyside Collection 25-year-old. Another 86 proof whiskey. The Secret Speyside Collection. I have no idea why it makes it a secret Speyside Collection. I'm also not familiar with what Glen Keith is, but what it is that we have another Speyside. I think it's the third Speyside whiskey we've had so far. So what we should be expecting is very fruity, jammy notes in there. Looks a little lighter than the last few, which is going to be a little bit interesting. So this might not have as much targeted aging. I don't know, like specific barrels, but we'll see. Let's pour her out, see if it's as light. Whoa. I'm sorry, usually I do the whole rigmarole of like swirling it around in my nose, but to be totally honest, the smell hit right as I was pouring it. It's kind of wild. Um, now we're going to a little bit, I'd say a little bit more lighter on the orange side, maybe a little bit more toward the yellow side. But as I mentioned, the Jiminy Christmas, this has got smell to it. Oh yeah, this has got smell, all right. It's like I'm going like really, really rich strawberry jam. It is powerful, like really powerful. Strawberry jam, raspberries, something very oaky, very juicy oak. It almost smells like Pappy Van Winkle almost. It almost does. It's kind of wild. Like marmalade. That is powerful, powerful fruit. Like shockingly so. Jam, marmalade, oak, currants, fruit cake. This is ultra. Yeah, actually, someone's mentioning in the comments like a nice chutney. It is kind of like a chutney, but that is bold flavors. It's gonna sound weird because I talk about like the marmalade, the notes, and the jam notes, but like a bubble gum. Very, very sweet smelling. It's really just like I'm usually trying to like dig through the flavors, really trying to uncover them all, but this is just whacks you clear across the face. It is not it is about as subtle as a flying hippopotamus. I'm gonna just see what this tastes like. Mmm. Wow. This is a, single malt. This is not a blend at all. Wow, that is fantastic. That is really, really good. Um, the fruity notes, it's got a nice viscousness, a nice creaminess, a little bit of like vanilla, almost caramelly on the nose. More of those food flavors are starting to come through, and I mean they really are coming through. It's like jam on an English muffin. Mm, mm. Like fruit jam, white chocolate, uh, English muffins, and a finish of and a finish that's just lingers and lingers and lingers, like almost like a burnt sugar kind of vibe, with a little bit of nice warmth and a little bit of warmth on the back end. And in honestly, it kind of needs. And honestly, I like the fact there's that warmth on the back end because it kind of breaks it up a little bit. It keeps it from tipping over too much into the too sweet category, which I've never had to deal with a whiskey like that before, at least not in my experience. But that is really, it's ultra smooth, ultra sweet. It's just very, very fruit forward, and you get a little bit of that oakiness. It's not quite like burnt oak, but it is there. You do get a bit of a barrel scent in there as well. That is really, it is very fruity. With a Speyside whiskey, we were kind of starting to expect that because the last few we've had line up with the Speyside, but this is, uh, fun. This is very fun. Really good whiskey. Or are we gonna get a 10 tonight? I think the highest I've gone is like a 9.7 for a whiskey. That was 2 years ago now at this point. We're not gonna get a 10. We're not gonna get a 9.7 again because, Pappy is Patty. It's I people are fun love ragging on it. I don't. I just think it's freaking fantastic. And also the fact that when I had it, I got a chance to hug the bottle was peak. Ooh. Now we're getting a bit of sometimes I like going back and like because the smells, because sometimes when you wake it up, things start to pop out at you. And now we're starting to get a little bit of the almost like again, we're starting to get a little bit of undercurrent of floral, a little herbiness, some herbiness, almost like rosemary, maybe. I don't know. Graham crackers even now. Well, it's very like sweet forward kind of flavors, like that maltiness, the honeyness, the jamminess, the fruitiness, the very fruit forward. 1 to 10? I'm gonna go 8.6 out of 10. This is very delicious. It's very fun. It's very fun to drink. It's really tasty. I gotta tell you, it's fun. It's fun. It's really, really, really fun. Um, Again, this was the Glen Keith Secret Speyside, 25-year-old. Really tasty and really good. Um, Low scarf to hate. I usually rarely go up into the eights to begin with, but I really do like this. This is very fun, very cool to drink, and I think it's I can recommend this just as long as. But I say I recommend it, but this will probably be a really hard whiskey to find, and the price is probably gonna be eye-watering. So it's yeah, it's like I might go out and buy a bottle of this if I have the scratch, but or I hit a really good horse over at or if it hit really horse on the overnight Japanese races. But yeah, this is really tasty, really good, easily the best one. This is up there for me with the. This really is up there with some of the best whiskeys. And people were saying like, "Oh, John, 8.6. Oh, it's a low score." Like honestly, it's hard to really go above and beyond like that high this soon into the year because you never know what else is lurking in this box. And I know there's probably some goodies in there, especially when we get to like maybe Christmas Eve where things can really get fun. But as they usually do with these guys. But I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna enjoy this whiskey, and I'll see you all tomorrow night. Cheers. Oh, actually, I probably should mention before I log off for the night. Unfortunately, Facebook Live has now instituted a new policy. Videos will be deleted after 30 days. So starting tomorrow, I will be backing up all the John tries as well as John tries from yesteryear. They will be on the John tries YouTube channel. They will be uploaded with some commentary. So if you ever want to see my backlog, go there. I'll try to put them up as soon as I can. Working through it a lot. We'll be working through a lot. But yeah. So yeah, I know it's gonna be weird having like that'll be where the library will be located going forward. So just as a heads up. Cheers.